Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Raw Week 7 as we immediately kick things off here tonight. The United States Champion AJ Styles already in the ring here, and we kick things off here with the champion in action and non-title contest from John Bradshaw later through the course. The Raw GM manager deciding to get things off hot and heavy here. No opening pyro, no nothing. We're getting immediately into the live action here as the matchup now begins here in Raleigh, North Carolina. Braun Strowman, AJ Styles here tonight, kick things off. Henry, he's going to face off against Seth Rollins for Universal title at One Night Stand Extreme Rules as well. And now, Braun, big time shots right there. And AJ about to crumble down to a mat here. And now Braun Strowman just launches the phenomenal United States champion that is AJ Styles. AJ got the opportunity to face off against AJ Styles, if anything, by pinning him in a non-title contest 2 weeks ago. And well, of course, last week it was Braun Strowman who ended up being Ricochet's mystery tag team partner. And well, Ricochet and his mystery tag team partner that was later revealed to be Braun Strowman. If they were able to pin Anderson and Gallows, then Ricochet will also get a Raw tag team title opportunity. And guess what? He did. Braun Strowman Ricochet successfully pinning Anderson and Gallows. So Ricochet, 2 matches in one night. However, he'll have no chance to rest even if he wins the Raw tag team titles for Braun Strowman. He immediately goes into his United States Championship contest against AJ Styles. And well, later on as the night will progress, we shall announce the match types for some of the Raw matches for One Night Stand Extreme Rules. Of course, last rules. Up next will be Smackdown Week 7. AJ Styles, oh god. He didn't get all of it. I was looking for a leg drop of some sorts, I think. Look at that again here. Well, it connects. I got no clue what AJ was going for right there. Looks a little bit almost below the belt. And now here we go, Pele right there. So we're back with the live action. That did not affect the monster among men at all. Braun Strowman and Ricochet, of course, both were in the Money in the Bank ladder match. Of course, both ladder matches, the women's and men's respectively, were won by Asuka and Buddy Murphy, who of course are currently on SmackDown. Then again, once again, I always mention it, they could jump ship over to either the Red Brand or of course, even NXT. And now Braun, oh god. Well, a shot to midsection. And now AJ Styles, here on the ropes goes Braun, has him neckbreaker. Brings down the big man in the phenomenal one. Looking good here. And Strowman immediately recuperates and AJ gets to the outside of the ring here. Trying to play some games. He walks back into the ring with Braun, having the high ground. That's not all that smart. And once again, AJ Styles just runs into a brick wall. Braun's not even doing anything. He's just letting AJ's momentum carry him over into running into him. And now look, there's one reversal. Able to shift the weight. That right there is why AJ Styles is why I think the best athlete here in this whole company. Rises up Braun here. Phenomenal forearm. Takes down the big man. AJ Styles takes control as Raw will continue. We're back here in the live action. It's during the commercial break. Braun Strowman off the top rope. A big time knee drop. And ever since then, he's been in control of the phenomenal United States Champion. Reverse choke slam. Good God. Into the cover. That's not going to put him away. That's not going to put AJ away. Nope. Only a 2 count. I know it. This right here is a man who beat Samoa Joe Money in the Bank. It's going to take more than that to put away the phenomenal one here. And, oh God, no. Okay, well, this one actually might put him away. Never mind. I'm going to stop talking. Braun Strowman off the rope again. No. Misses it. Went to a well one too many times. Looking for another top rope knee drop. And this time around, there's no water in the pool. And now AJ Styles is going to capitalize. Calf killer. Braun Strowman. Of course, a very tall individual. Legs gets to the ropes here. And now AJ Styles, though. Styles sizes up Braun Strowman. Strowman's in trouble. Here we go. Phenomenal forearm. Down goes the monster among men. And AJ Styles in the center of the ring here. No rope breaks available for Braun. Good night. And AJ picks up a victory. gets more momentum heading into his matchup against Ricochet at One Night Stand Extreme Rules. But here tonight, AJ Styles looks good, and what a way to kick things off here tonight on Raw. Immediately get into the action. No pyro, no look at the match card, no nothing. No nonsense on the part of JBL trying to top Edge's Smackdown from this past Tuesday. And well, we shall see if JBL can indeed do that. But if anything, shifting gears now, the legendary Reemster, he's in action in your main event against #1 contender for the Universal Championship and Mark Henry. That is tonight. But up next, Raw Women's Champion Naomi is in action. And so we are back, as Raw is live here from Raleigh, North Carolina, just 2 weeks away from the joint-branded One Night Stand Extreme Rules pay-per-view. And well, of course, there will also be a kickoff show. And yes, I was actually told during the break that this one right here, Naomi, of course, she won the Raw Women's title in the Money in the Bank kickoff show against Becky Lynch, and of course successfully beat Becky in a rematch as well last week in your main event on Raw. But Naomi will defend that title yet again in the kickoff show, as Lacey Evans now moves up. Becky Lynch, she moves dead last. Well, if anything, a woman who could also move up as well, Naomi's opponent here tonight, who will not be accompanied by her fellow women's tag team champion partner in Alexa Bliss. It's gonna be, well, I don't want to say crazy or psychopathic. How do I put this nicely? There's no way to put it nicely. She's nuts. It's this woman, Nikki Cross. And well, if anything, both Cross and Bliss will defend the women's tag team championships in an promotional contest against SmackDown's The Iconics. Of course, Billie Kay and Peyton Royce, The Iconics, able to actually beat Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville this past episode of SmackDown to become #1 contenders for the women's tag team championships in the first place. And so at One Night Stand Extreme Rules in promotional contest, Raw versus SmackDown. Both these women will appear in 2 weeks at One Night Stand Extreme Rules. Nikki Cross, though, be a major upset if you ask me, if she could be able to knock off the Raw Women's Champion. Imagine how much would that affect Naomi, if anything? Derail her confidence just before defending the title against Lacey Evans. Well, if anything, enough of the talking. Let's get into action here. Non-title contest between these two women. Alexa Bliss, I can assure you, most likely watching on backstage, cheering on for her partner, not by her corner here tonight. But still, I can only assume cheering her on regardless. Of course, Anderson, Gallows, and Ricochet were not by their respective partners' corners either. So I guess I'm not sure if JBL has really told them not to appear, if they just decided to let their partners go at it by themselves. I got no clue. Was not told on that matter of anything, but here we go. In the first place. And off the ropes goes the Raw Women's Champion. Nikki Cross ducks underneath and a big time shoulder tackle. Both Cross and Bliss, they have a successful title defense under the belt a couple weeks back. Able to beat Ruby Riott and Sarah Logan to retain those tag team titles. It was the first episode of Raw after Money in the Bank. And now, step up insecurity by the Raw Women's Champion. I'd like to think perhaps Lacey Evans watching on backstage, scouting her competition, that is Naomi. Getting prepared for One Night Stand Extreme Rules for her title match. Trying to go for a midsection here. Naomi is looking for something. It's going to be reversed off the ropes. Now goes Nikki Cross in a big time crossbody. Flattens the Raw Women's Champion. And now Naomi here is in trouble. And Nikki Cross, see a neck breaker. And Naomi flips back up. Northern Lights suplex with a bridge. Thought she was going to stay with that bridge, if anything. Does not. From the second rope here. Nikki Cross up to her feet. Cross is dazed here in the relatively early stages of this contest. And Hurricane Rana right there. Quickly into a cover. Referee in perfect position here too. And Cross, I thought was down and out there for a second. Probably decides to not kick out of one in order to save her energy. But Nikki Cross, this will arguably be a bigger victory for her. Sure, derails Naomi of her momentum. Doesn't make her look all that good heading into her matchup against Lacey Evans. But for Nikki Cross here, if she wins this one, this will be big. If you beat the champion in non-title contest, then you are guaranteed to get a title opportunity. At least I personally think you should. If you pin the champion, you should be guaranteed to get a title opportunity in the near future. If not, whether in a couple weeks, or a month or so, or something like that. But if Nikki Cross does that, and what she actually might be able to do here, no, she's not. Naomi counters a roll-up, and now Nikki Cross here with another roll-up here. 1-0. Naomi. She was in trouble right there. I was getting ready for Nikki Cross to actually pin Naomi right then and there. And now Cross going up for yet another suplex. No, wait a second. It'll just slip out of it here. And now, oh god, reverse DDT. And Naomi feels the effects of that one. And now Cross here has her perhaps looking for that twisted neck breaker. Connects in the center of the ring, no less. Ladies and gentlemen, Nikki Cross with the upset. No, it's a 2 count. The resiliency of the Raw Women's Champion. Oh god. Naomi's head goes flying into the first row via that clothesline. And Nikki Cross here, the high red district. Oh god, what a senton. Once again into the cover. No, it's only a 1 count this time around. Cross is in disbelief, but staying on Naomi. Not getting too distracted on how resilient the Raw Women's Champion is. Jesus Christ. Slamming Naomi's head across the mat here. Now just launches her like she's nothing. From the top rope, Frankenstein, our center of the ring. And it's just like that. The momentum has seemingly shifted. She's the Raw Women's Champion for a reason. She has beaten the man Becky Lynch twice for a reason. That right there is why she holds the Raw Women's title. And now here we go. Rings of Saturn. After the sunset flip and cross, she's close to the ropes. She's trying to reach there. She's trying to fight out of this. I don't think she can anymore. Naomi wrenching back, pleading with Cross to give up, and she will. What a performance shown by Nikki Cross. But at the end of the day, Naomi comes away with the victory. Albeit a hard-fought one in that case. Showed off her resiliency here tonight. That right there. The twisted neckbreaker, the twisted sister. I thought that was actually going to be it. An upset was in store, but it wasn't. 2.5, and then following that big time senton. The height, the elevation. That Nikki Cross got in that one was truly insane. As see there Cross hands Naomi the Raw Women's Championship. I know it's a dirty title, it's a fucking glitch. But whatever. Respect shown between the two women, but at the end of the day, Naomi comes out on top. And well, we shall now shift gears here as moving on from women's division action to World Tag Team action as well. In a couple moments, Raw Tag Team Champions Luke Gallows and Karl Anderson, they will be a non-title contest, of course, against, well, a team making their debut here in 90 Universe mode in the revival. It's Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder. Imagine if they could knock off the Tag Team Champions here, and that, of course, Heath Slater and Tyler Neal, they did that a couple weeks back. That's how they got a shot against Anderson and Gallows for titles at Money in the Bank. You know, granted, Slater Gator, they did lose at the Money in the Bank kickoff show. But with that being said, Anderson and Gallows, they don't really do too well when it comes to non-title competition. That being said, they are 0-1, so it's kind of an unfair assessment. They're not doing too well so far. But heading into, of course, their tag team title defense against Braun, Strowman, and Ricochet. Of course, the match types, like I said, are on tonight. Match types for some matches here for the Raw side of the One Night Stand Extreme Rules card. It will be revealed. Of course, Mark Henry will challenge Universal Champion Seth Rollins for his title. Anderson and Gallows defend against Braun, Strowman, and Ricochet. What immediately follows that will be Ricochet challenging AJ Styles for his United States Championship. Naomi, of course, defends the Raw Women's Championship against newly crowned number 1 contender as of last week by winning a fatal 5-way in Lacey Evans. So Raw has a pretty damn good looking card for them. Of course, the promotional contest, SmackDown's The Iconics. They shall take on Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross for those Women's Tag Team Championships. You know, it's a pretty stat card, both on the SmackDown and Raw side of things. Anything I'd like to say, of course, as a unbiased commentator, I work for both shows, work for all 3 brands. But I can say this right now. Yeah, but by this point, Raw has the best tag team division. By far. SmackDown's Edge needs to know how to control that a little bit better if you ask me. but I'm the commentator. I don't know what really goes on much. I don't really know much management decisions. That being said, I do manage 205 Live, or I guess now really the Cruiserweight division, a part of Edge's Smackdown, and that's the only thing I really control. That being said, let's get into the action here. Anderson was mocking Scott Dawson, and Naomi gets taken out down across the ropes, gets hung up to drive forward, and now, oh, look at that. That's disrespectful. And now Anderson was trying to take control with Dawson. Able to land on his feet. Now Scott Dawson here has him from the fireman's carry position. Rolls through. Slow pace here as we see. Case in point right here with this headlock. Nothing too fancy. No flips. Just fists. Similar, of course, to current Cruiserweight champion Drew Gulak's view on things. Of course, Goliath Cruiserweight champion for the Cruiserweight division. The Cruiserweight division that I, of course, book. And I use the platform of Edge's Smackdown. And now, Lopez pressing two. Couple mounted punches right there. And Anderson seemingly back in control here. And oh, super kick. Particularly the legs here. Or at least from what Dawson did a couple seconds ago. And now time for some great tag team wrestling. To be brought to you in part by Courtesy of the Revival. See you there. Yep, I'm right. The leg. Oh, God, the knee. Quickly into the cover now. It's Dash Wilder. 2 and up. And now Anderson, he's had enough with this one. Wilder's trying to stop him. And no, it's the big man, Luke Gallows, and Dash Wilder. He wants no part of Luke Gallows, but he's on Gallows. Oh God, oh God. Caught the leg. Now here we go. Choke slam. Jesus. Wilder's head, the back of his skull, ricocheting off those ropes. And Luke Gallows, here's his kick. And now look at this. Perhaps gonna try and work on the legs here. Oh God. That's gonna hurt a shin. And now gonna work on the arm as well. The Revival, they don't care. They'll work on any body part, as long as it leads to a victory on their part. Of course, this is their Universe Mode debut here. And what a big debut it will be for them to actually knock off the Raw Tag Team Champions, of course, in a non-title contest. It will also ruin Anderson Gallows' momentum heading into their tag title defense against Braun, Strowman, and Ricochet. Dawson now has, and they're sent forward. Nelson suplex, swivel bridge into a cover. No, not even the 2 count. And now Dawson knows he needs to stay on. Karl Anderson here. Oh God, club and blow, big time clothesline. And now Dawson looking to make the tag to Wilder, and he does. And Anderson just didn't care. He let him make the tag here. And now, is that going to be to the disadvantage of Karl Anderson so far? Not really so far. He's holding his all here. And now into a corner goes Dash Wilder. And now, can they be looking to end it here? The first tag team maneuver of the matchup on part of Anderson and Gallows, and they're looking to end it here. That's why Karl Anderson didn't care. Because the club, they had the magic here locked and loaded. What made them retain those Raw Tag Team titles is what makes them spoil the debut of the Revival here tonight. And a non-title victory. Now making Anderson and Gallows 1-1 when it comes to non-title matches here. Now make them 2-1 wise in overall tag team records. At the end of the day, it's these two men, the Good Brothers, Anderson and Gallows, along with AJ Styles, both of which picking up momentum here tonight on Monday Night Raw, with just Wednesday Extreme Rules a week from Sunday. And so, with that being said, let's quickly shift gears here to what happened earlier on in the night in the Raw Week 7 kickoff show. That is, of course, Heat. Mojo Rawley picking up a victory over No Way Jose. Titus O'Neil picking up a victory over Kurt Hawkins. And your main event, the Samoan submission machine, Samoa Joe, keeps his roll of momentum going as he was able to pin Eric Young last week. Of course, getting the victory over Robert Roode. And shortly after that, getting on the mic and saying that he still has his rematch clause and that AJ Styles or Ricochet better keep an eye out for the Samoan submission machine that is Samoa Joe. Of course, Joe coming up short at Money in the Bank against AJ Styles. He still has that rematch clause. So whether Ricochet wins in 2 weeks or if AJ retains, Joe, he's coming for that nice style. And he's going to target any one of those two men, regardless on who wins that matchup or not. That being said, continue on the in-ring action here as this man Cesaro is already in the ring. And now he awaits his opponent. Ladies and gentlemen, making his Universe Mode debut of anything as well, it's Cedric Alexander. Injured thanks to, well, no contender for Universe title in Mark Henry, bringing back the once infamous Hall of Pain. It started with McIntyre, and now Mark Henry looks to continue that with Seth Rollins. Whatever matchup it is at One Night Stand Extreme Rules, which of course will be announced later on tonight. Whatever matchup it shall be, Rollins, he's in trouble. He's going to get hurt regardless. And now, over the top of the rope with the clothesline, Cedric has Xander right there, knocking Cesaro off his feet. Cesaro's dazed, trying to get back to his feet. If anything, now Cesaro tope con hilo. Down goes Cesaro via the high-flying ability of Cedric Alexander. And Alexander now talking to a crowd here in North Carolina. Almost 16-time world champion Ric Flair. And, that didn't really work out too well to his advantage, because now Cesaro's already back up and a straight jacket power bomb. Cesaro did a raid last week. Perhaps his incoming here. Double underhook from the high red district. Double underhook suplex. And no, wait, what? Cedric pops back up like it's nothing. Popping back up, fighting spirit here, and now looks to continue to give the fight to Cesaro. Oh, misses that clothesline. He gets a clothesline of his own for his own troubles. To the outside of the ring he goes. Cedric here looks to show off his high-flying ability. Big time springboard drop kick. And now to the opposite side of the ring goes Alexander. And oh, missed the elbow drop. A majestic one at first until he had that, well, to be fair, ungraceful landing. Cedric here. Springboard. Oh! Copyright infringement. The phenomenal form on the part of Cedric Alexander. How dare he? You know, I was behind this young man until he had to pull off a maneuver like that. And now Cedric here. Look, so, never mind. They had to actually connect with that leaping clothesline. You know, I thought Cesaro was playing possum. He actually was dazed. And now Cedric here looks for the lumbar check. And he connects. Cesaro's lower back gets crushed into a million pieces via the lumbar check. Referee taking a while, trying to get into good position. And no, only one. Matchup against Rey Mysterio, and oh god, big time uppercut. Done for. Is that the question? That's the $1 million question. Is he done for now? He might be done for right now. In center of the ring, the neutralizer. Ladies and gentlemen, Cesaro puts away a very impressive Cedric Alexander here tonight. What an effort. Cedric perhaps was going to pull off an upset in all honesty. Mine's the phenomenal forearm that he had to steal from AJ Styles. Cedric did pretty damn well for himself. Albeit at the end of the day, just difficult to top Cesaro. And well, of course, Rey Mysterio shall be in action up next in your main event when he takes on Universal Champion Mark Henry. Cesaro, of course, actually the one to beat Rey Mysterio last week in a great opening contest. Gets another victory. Cesaro's second singles victory in a row. So it's a big victory, big momentum booster, perhaps into a future title shot. Maybe the United States title opportunity is in his future. Whether it be against AJ Styles, Ricochet, or maybe even Samoa Joe. By the time Cesaro gets to that title scene, Joe will probably already be champion. I have no clue. Questions. A lot of questions here on Monday nights. But big time victory for that man right there, Cesaro. And now moving on to more pressing concerns here. Of course, one of the Extreme Rules will see both Raw and SmackDown, and well, 3 kickoff show matches as well. Raw only has one of them, that one being for the Raw Women's Championship. Naomi will defend against, of course, newly crowned number contender in Lacey Evans, along with that Ricochet and Braun Strowman, number contenders for Raw Tag Team titles. They are going to challenge Gallows and Karl Anderson in a tornado tag team match, but not just a regular one, an Extreme Rules tornado tag team matchup at One Night Stand Extreme Rules. That's going to be exciting. What follows suit after that win or lose for Ricochet, he's going to have to immediately take on the phenomenal one himself, AJ Styles, for his United States Championship. And this time around, it's going to be in a steel chairs match. Ricochet has one hell of a night cut out for him. 2 Extreme Rules matches certainly going to take a toll on him. And well, the Universal Championship, of course, belongs here to Monday Night Raw. And our Universal Champion Seth Rollins will defend in a tables match against the world's strongest man, Mark Henry. And well, along with that, what's going to follow suit will actually be the promotional matchup for the Women's Tag Team Championships. On Raw's side, it's Nikki Cross and Alexa Bliss as they defend their Women's Tag Team titles against, coming on over from SmackDown, it's the Iconics Billie Kay and Peyton Royce. They got an opportunity to bring over those Women's Tag Team Championships over to SmackDown. Definitely going to be an exciting contest. Of course, Big K and Perry Royce becoming the contenders by prevailing over Sonya Deville and Mandy Rose this past Tuesday on SmackDown. And well, here we go. It's time for your main event of the night. And so we are back here. The main event on Monday Night Raw. Just a couple seconds away. Rey Mysterio. Of course, a loss to Cesaro last week. A loss to Seth Rollins a couple weeks back before Money in the Bank, of course, as well. But you know, Rey Mysterio's had some great performances. He just has not been able to put together a string of victories. He's had great performances where he's come up close, but just short of that victory. Can he pull off an upset against Mark Henry? Imagine how much that can derail Mark Henry just when we're a little under 2 weeks away from Mark Henry challenging Seth Rollins. And we now Rey here, a couple kicks right there to really rest here. And now here we go. A game of cat and mouse now ensues between these two. And now Rey has the high ground, exactly what he wanted. And now perhaps looking for a springboard here. Mark Henry was trying to get him in time, but no. Seated plunger into a cover now. Not even being a 1 count, but oh god. The great strategy to start things off, but he just got caught. And a big time headbutt. And now here, speaking of Rey, there he goes off the ropes and runs into a brick wall. Rey now has the arm here. Looking for whoa. I wonder how much Rey can squat. Well, it doesn't matter in this contest because down he goes. Center of the ring. Hard thud from that power bomb. But Rey is still fighting here in your main event of Monday Night Raw. Not for long because he gets a knee across the skull for his troubles. Then Rey has been taking control, as see right there from the top of the rope. Ever since the commercial break, Rey Mysterio has been in complete control. Oh god, sunset flip. Pretty sure the ring just shook. Steps moved a couple inches and everything, the whole 9 yards. And a returning Mark Henry body slam right there. And oh god, headbutt across the rib. To Henry and oh, crucifix. Center of the ring here, no rope breaks. For Henry and oh, very close 2 count. More of a case of him being able to slip out of Rey's grasp. No! Sunset flip. Right there. Or cold red if anything. There you go. And now Rey here. Oh, God gets launched. Almost out of the ring through the bottom rope. Courtesy of Mark Henry. And oh, God. Mark Henry almost rolls out the ring. Courtesy of Rey Mysterio. Thanks to that head scissors. Rey Mysterio, what can he be charging up? Has him in the very unorthodox bulldog. And now Mark Henry here, power bomb, another one. A good, perhaps 3 centimeters into that canvas. Probably gonna leave a dent in that canvas. Well, it doesn't matter anymore. Rey dialing up 6-1-9. It connects. Oh, there we go in an instant. Rey hits it. And now looking to drop the dime here to end this contest. Shooting star press. Rey risking it all. A shooting star press. That's not how he regularly drops the dime. That right there is what leads to a downfall, Rey Mysterio. Going big or going home. I think he's going home empty-handed here without a victory. Mark Henry, the world's strongest slam after blocking the shooting star press. That's it. And in an instant, in the blink of an eye, just like that, this matchup is now over. Mark Henry gets the knees up. Rey, the wind is taken out of his sails. And just like that, Henry, the world's strongest slam, and the victory. The world's strongest man, Mark Henry, picks up a victory. And Universe Champion Seth Rollins, I like to think he's watching on very intently, whether from home or backstage. I didn't see him backstage. Maybe he's here, maybe he's not. But Mark Henry gains momentum heading into his Universal Championship tables match a week from Sunday. But if anything, in the go-home show before One Night Stand Extreme Rules, it's gonna be a One Night Stand Extreme Rules preview. Ricochet and Universal Champion Seth Rollins team up with Braun Strowman in their corner. They take on United States Champion AJ Styles and #1 contender for Universal title in Mark Henry, with of course Raw Tag Team Champions Gallows and Anderson in their corner. Ladies and gentlemen, that right there is next week. What a main event that's gonna be. But with that, we end off Monday Night Raw from Raleigh, North Carolina.